Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome to Shadows Over Loathing. Welcome at long last. This game literally came out of nowhere for me. I can't remember if I've ever actually played it on Twitch, but West of Loathing was a game that also kind of came out of nowhere, but I'd never heard of the series before that. And ended up kind of becoming one of my favorite little RPGs. I really loved like the world that they created in Loathing, because of course West of Loathing wasn't the first game in the series. I believe that was called Kingdoms of Loathing, which was like an online Facebook game or something like that. I don't know the specifics, I've never played it. But West of Loathing was a standalone little game, and I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was really well made. I loved that it was actually an RPG where you had like your stats gave you certain decisions that you could make and all sorts of things like that. So yeah, West of Loathing was really good. And I remember there was always that tease in West of Loathing of the Desolate Lonesome Coast, or the DLC, which was originally planned as going to be like a super hard area where they just add a little bit of extra like content in there or something. That didn't end up happening, and instead we got the Reckoning at Gun Manor DLC, which was great fun as well, if not entirely what we were expecting. And then sort of everything went quiet, and I hadn't really forgotten about the game, but I kind of put it on the back burner in my mind. And now suddenly, here we are, out of literally nowhere. Like, there was no tease for this, there was no build-up. It's kind of like friggin' Bending the Dark Revival. It just kind of dropped, and they released a trailer and the game at exactly the same time, so there was no lead-up to it. It's just like, oh yeah, by the way, here's another Loathing game. I'm like, oh no, my schedule's too busy, I can't play it now. So I had to put it off. Today basically, and of course this is the first game I'm playing when I'm restarting, proper gaming streams. So I am really interested in where this is going. I've got my fingers crossed that they've still got that sense of humor, because I don't really know what similarities and differences there are going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be broadly the same game, but just with a different storyline. But maybe not. I really don't know at this point. So anyway, new game. And let's see. Moving company, how you move. Smells like a diner. It smells like they're open. Hopefully they don't have a no shirt, no shoes, magazine stuck to your face, no service sign. Hear a sound of a diner behind you. Maybe someone can help you there. A little magazine. Or if you give up, return to the main menu. Right. Right, so I'm assuming we gotta go into the diner. This is gonna be our prologue. Ooh. Oh, it feels good to be back. Oh, blimey, even the top corner is more or less the same. Whatever newspaper read. I think it's just stuck to my face at the moment. Shouldn't bother anyone to get the magazine off your face. Not only do you wipe that look off your face. The copy of a Look magazine that's stuck to your face. Bathroom's in the back. Thank you. The Nightingale welcomes all travelers. Try the coffee, you'll like it eventually. Be blasting another box here, but you can't really see what you're doing. Okay, restroom. Blunder your way into the bathroom, but eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself in the magazine. You stare at the mirror, revealing... Ooh, blimey. Okay, well, we've got some very good-looking bobs here. These ones are new. Because before it was kind of a thing of you just had one male face and one female face, I think. And your character was just generally like that. Obviously, we'll be playing female because we always play female in these games. I don't know which one I like the look of. Kind of like that one. That one's kind of nice, but I also like that one too. And that one. I guess I got a thing for long hair, huh? Let's go with this one. There you are. Hey. Oh, they've got one of those new meat-operated multi-selection phonographs, or jukeboxes as the kids call them. Like, neat. There's something in the coin return. Grab it. Hooray! I gained 1 meat. For reference, meat is currency in this world. Don't ask me why. It's just the way it is. It's one of those weird little anachronisms you've got to deal with. Meat isn't just currency as well. Meat is pretty much everything in the game. There's meat and there's experience, or at least there was. Again, I don't know if... Okay, so that's that. So we got my inventory. Oh, well that is more or less exactly what it was in the original one. They actually changed this because they got a console release. West of Loathing got a console release, and they actually tweaked how the menu worked. But yeah, you get hat, weapon, offhand, accessories, rings, pants and shoes, and Reuben the Sparrow. When you're 4 years old, Reuben flew in your bedroom window and refused to leave. He's been with you as a familiar ever since. Muscle, mysticality, and moxie, and plus 5 HP. Well, that's not bad. That gives me 10 HP at least. Yeah, muscle is, as it says, it's your physical strength. Mysticality is like your magic, obviously, and moxie is, it's kind of, because in the original game there were 3, what are they called, classes, which was, I think it was Cowpuncher, which was your physical one. You had Beanslinger, which was your magician character, and was it Snake Oiler was just kind of your rogue sort of stat character. So yeah, that's kind of the 3 things that go on for that. I've also got my luggage. You're trying to include your portable carpet steamer. Unpack. Unpacking it kind of seems like a bad idea. I don't know, with this game you never know. Although a couple of folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of them is. The way these young women act these days with their short hair and sassy talks and their dresses that don't even cover their ankles. It's scandalous. And those dances they do, flailing around like I don't know what. I'd have thought Prohibition would put the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no, sir. Can't imagine dancing a waltz to the music they're playing nowadays, though. And that's the problem right there. This newfangled jazz music with all the drums and clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz? I think our cups got switched. We're supposed to be drinking decaf. Oh dear. Yeah, that kind of stuff happens all the time. I'd rather keep that piece of meat, thanks. Hey kitten, what town is this? Poughkeepsie. Okay. Are you two traveling? Yeah, Ocean City's turning into a real sawmill, so we boosted her jelly beans breezer for a weekend whirl to the hot potato. Oh, Bushwell, you made it sound like we went south with it. I flew him a kite, everything's Jake. I'm pretty sure only 3 or 4 years older than you two, and I barely understand a word you're saying. What are you, a cancelled stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes. Yeah, that's not entirely dissimilar to what it's like listening to kids talk these days. Concentrating very hard on this coffee. There's something particularly interesting about that coffee. It's my first one of the day. Nope, it's my first ever coffee. Oh, what do you think? I think it's a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt. Oh well, that's not for everybody, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'll have another one after this though, and then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. Yeah, that sums up coffee. Case containing 3 pies, which is 3 more pies than you can afford. That looks much better. I'm Ethel. Goldie... Elua Minifer, or enter a different name. Okay. Hi. Really? I gotta have a last name? Oh god, I never thought about a last name for the Oimon character. Oh no, this is going too deep. I don't have a last name. Any suggestions? Oimon Gilmon? No. I see what you're thinking, but no. Could be Oimon Monmon. But honestly, that just sounds worse. Oh god, I'm rubbish at thinking up names. You probably noticed that I'm really bad when it comes to trying to think of a name. Just generally, it's not good. But okay. Can we just not have a last name? I'm on Bucko. Well, okay. The game is supposed to be kind of a Cthulhu-esque thing, I think. You know, it's all about... I don't know specifically what the game is about. That's the point. I kind of kept myself obviously very quiet about what is actually in the game because I want to be surprised. So something... I'm literally looking around my room for inspiration. Alright. Can you tell what books I've been reading lately? I'm on Lovecraft. Nah, I think that's a little too on the nose. You go I'm on King. Just because I'm reading a Stephen King book recently. Nice to meet you. What can I get you? Can I get a cup of coffee? Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Can I get a coffee? Sure you can. That'll be one beat. Yeah, okay, I'll take the coffee. Diner coffee. Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing too. I hear we're in for rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help him with something. That's a reason, hun, but it's someone else's reason. What's your reason? I really want to help. I got in some trouble back home. Searching for something. Just to seek my fortune. Mind your own business. Again, this is kind of like something that was in the intro to the original one, where presumably the game will like keep an eye on what I say. Maybe I could say I'm searching for something. It's sort of mysterious. You know what it is you're looking for? No, that's the problem. Just trying to find myself, I guess, something dark. No, that's the problem. But the Lost Soul perk. Well, I'm sure you'll figure out what it is. Look at the Lost Soul perk. What does that get me? Lost Soul. You don't know what you're looking for. You're not sure how you'll know it when you find it. That makes sense. And, ooh. You can't put your back into it if your back is barely strong enough to support your weight. So there's muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Good eyesight. So these are your basic stuff. Obviously I don't have any experience points at the moment. And you got perks. Basic humanity. Oh, that's probably going to go away very fast. I mean, it's that kind of game. So, you know. This might end up being like a little... like a side quest could come out of this. I don't know. Oh, did we also get... oh, that's that. We did get a coffee. Smells better than any coffee you've ever had. Because one of the things I remember from the first game is that you can drink and eat a certain amount of stuff a day. And then either when you sleep or if you get knocked unconscious during a battle or something, that day ends and it goes to the next day. Now, I don't know if this has got the same system. I wonder if this will do anything. Drink. Good grief, this coffee smells good. You can't yourself drink it because you might really need some coffee later. Okay, right, fine. That's probably... Can we go back in the restroom? In a few seconds ago, if you're going in, people think you're weird. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, prologue! What if it's actually going to have chapters? Pull out the letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris, C.O. Murray's Antiques, 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need the help of your adventuresome spirit. Go to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you are able, please. Your Uncle Murray. Nope. Okay. Just about to go mad from the monotony of the ride when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. Look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Uh-oh. Alright, so we broke down, did we? What this bus lacks in comfort, it makes up for in unreliability. Alright. Doesn't look like Ocean City. No, sorry about that, we're out of gas. You didn't fill up before we left. Filled up the bus, but this just takes exactly 1 full tank of gas. Plus 1 additional can. Well, why do I have to go get it? Well, I'd go myself except for 2 reasons. Firstly, being I'm the bus driver and legally responsible for the bus, I gotta keep an eye on it. Secondly, because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? It's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night. Fair enough. Guess I ain't got much choice. Gotta borrow your umbrella. It's a left-handed umbrella. Should I become left-handed? Because this is the thing. This is my point about the game is you make decisions and they will remember that. So I'm going to say right-handed. Because, I mean, I'm personally right-handed. If you have a flashlight you can use, so good luck. Ooh. Listen, co bus rides. Take a joyride. Drink red cola. Protect the family. Pump is full of water instead of gas. A little bit of gas left in pump, but there's no hose on it. Left-handed people are devil spawn. Yeah, I was actually wondering that in the back of my head, because that used to be a thing like years ago, and obviously this is set in kind of old-timey times, where being left-handed might make people see me negatively. The thought did run through my head. Is it just like yesterday, only gas can cost 6 and 15... 64 of meat a gallon. Hi, those were the days. Ooh, okay, we're in. Ooh, postcards. 1 object left on the stack shelf. Ooh, cheese loaf. The catch record pointing towards the front of the store. Hey, 7 meat. Baseball bat. Very good. Empty oil cans. An oddly spaced... Dang, that's weird. Okay, hang on. Let me... Oh, good. We've equipped the baseball bat. Increases your moxie by 1 until you eat something else. Ah, so it's... You just replace things. I think that's a better system. Are you an employee? No. Once in space out of business, you probably would if you need to go back there, I guess. Again, it may have officially made me an employee if I choose. This is the thing. You've got to think carefully about what you do. Because you could get stuck with something you might not want. It is presumably optimized for doing gasoline-related business. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stub. The 5th one is locked. Broken radio. This smells like axle grease. Miscellaneous stuff. Personal files. So I don't have 3 mysticality. It's advertised as box containing 1 fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. Alright, we got a bit of a puzzle. Finnegan's Optimal Boxing Gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Miserable looking hitchhiker standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. I turn slow to face you, her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. I also don't have a car. Oh. What's your name? Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia, although I admit the circumstances aren't great. So what's in Albany? No, I just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Do you know where I can get some gas? Bus I was on ran out. Driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there. Okay, then. How about this rain, huh? Oh, it's raining. Yep, sure is. What a night to be stuck on the road, right? Hadn't noticed. Get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Seen any good movies lately? So Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Nickelodeon. Oh, that's a classic. What did you think? It's very scary. I liked it. I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, The Cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's great. Have a look and see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Fair enough. It's really terrific. Why do I get the feeling she's a ghost out of time? Read any good books? Read The Invisible Man, it was really good. Oh yeah, H.G. Wells one. Have you read his new one? The War in the Air? I didn't care for it. What I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forget the name of it, but it was terrible. His early works are the best, like The Time Machine. Yeah, I love that one. Glad we were able to find something we connect on. Wonder if this will lead to something. It might not. It's probably not. Well, goodbye. It is extremely corny. Hey, ain't wanting to be a friendly, but this is a private residence you all just barged into. Look, I'd have knocked if the game had given me a chance. Everything's so desolate outside, I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned. Well, come morning, you'll be right, so might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thanks. I'm Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home. Oh, actually, there's a thought. I wonder if that woman and this guy... Because one of the things in the prologue of the original game is that you can pick a partner. And there were like 4 different potential partners to pick from. And they all had like different strengths and weaknesses, and they leveled up in different ways as you went. So I'm wondering if that's who these characters are, assuming we're making the same kind of things. Bears, gears, tears. It's this funny looking thing. It's a duck call. What's it for? It's for calling ducks. Oh, fun. Used to be. Don't work anymore on account of being haunted. Haunted? Well, not exactly haunted. A bunch of spiders got in there, and now it sounds kind of scary when you blow it. I see. It's yours if you wanted. Usually take the gut call and try very hard not to think about the spiders. Alright. I want a duck call. Juices the enemy muscle when you honk at them once per fight. Interesting. Are these boxes full of bears? No, there's boxes full of canned pears. I had a little fun writing the label is all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit. Ooh, pears. That's always nice. Box full of gears. My daughter Simone left some of those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her. Makes sense. Is this box of tears or tears? That'd be ridiculous. You can't put neither one of those in a box. That don't make any kind of sense. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Kitchen's ink brand, kitchen sink. Leaving the rifle behind? Yeah, how come? Well, it's a varmint rifle, and where I'm going, there ain't any varmints. There's vermin, to be sure, and critters, and stuff like that, but the almanac don't list any examples of a varmint, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. No need to fret over it right now, in any case. That gun's for later. Later? Much later. Okay. So, you moving out? Yep, finished packing, so now just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff. Got movers coming in the middle of the night? Nah, in the morning. I went and packed up my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep. Why are you leaving? Daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. Never particularly cared for farming anyhow. I just kind of fell into it, you know, so I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire a bit, see what kind of trouble I can get into. It's realistic if it was truly my money wouldn't have spiders. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it if it actually had spiders, but sometimes I don't get the choice. Did it say his last name was Chekhov? Did it say his last name was Chekhov? Hang on, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I can't go back to his old conversation. Shit. Did it say his last name was Chekhov? Because I didn't catch that. Oh, this is my point. You gotta pay so much fucking attention. Anyway, I got a letter from Uncle Murray. Sounded urgent, so I hopped the bus to Ocean City. But you've got a ways to go. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas. Driver sent me to scavenge for some more. There's no gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Ooh, thanks. Gotta warn you though, you'll have to fight my daughter for it. Well, technically it's my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? Kid's a real tech whiz. She built an autonomous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting light. Worked real nice too. Problem is after she left, it blew a what's-it tube and got violent. Pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, might as well be a dog trying to read Plato. So I locked it in the barn. Farmer, yeah, it was Farmer Chekhov! Oh, see, this is why I fucking loved West of Loathing. This kind of humor is just so fucking good. Oh god, I am so fucking happy I'm playing this. Brilliant, Farmer Chekhov's gun, fantastic. You did say it was for later, so you know, sweet. Ooh. The only clothesline except a pair of socks and an old gun. Hey, rusty pistol. I've better nothing. Who's firing up? Scarecrow is a bit more intimidating than usual. Scarecrows around here must be really aggressive. I might save that for later. Now we said the thing was in the barn. I'd rather not deal with that immediately. Alright, what have we got? Right, so it's physical or distance. Deals your muscle plus 1 physical damage, your moxie plus 1 physical damage. Right, it doesn't really matter, really, does it? Okay. Didn't specifically say fight, so... There it is. Got a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these. Okay, that's a reference to the West of Loathing game, where every haystack in the game contained a needle for lockpicking. I don't have 3 muscle. Ooh, fishing rod. Sweet. What's that? Fishing rod. That's muscle. Ooh, ranged weapon. A ranged weapon that uses muscle. They've definitely tweaked how that works. Wait. Just a painting of a bunch of tools. There's your fishing rod. Didn't catch anything, but it was good practice. Based on the arrangement of objects around you, includes machinery for turning hay into bales of loose hay. Assuming... yeah, that's a fight. Now, one of the things about this game that you've really got to watch, and it was the same with West of Loathing, is your actions have consequences, and there is usually more than one answer to a problem. So, shares. What's in here? Stocks? Scissors. Oh, it's shears. It's supposed to be shears. Class ring. This box really full of class rings? Yep, about 140 of them. Did you go to college 140 times? Nah, of course not. I just collect them as all. Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways, and they're shiny. That there's the collecting trifecta. Well, okay then. Can I have one? Apparently not. Spare bedroom, maybe using forever. Don't even bother opening the door since the dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself, though. I doubt you'll find much use. Dust devil? Those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attracted to beds that ain't being cleaned under properly. Since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real, what did Simone call it? Nutrient-rich environment. Ornery little beasts, real territorial. Showdowns. It's in a bloody creek. Oh, please oh. Got the handgun's tail. I was really hoping Silly Walks would be in that. Ooh, 10 meat. Lovely. Hello. Ooh, a loose floorboard. Okay. Unlocks advanced trick shooting techniques. So it's pretty boring, but it contains some very... oh, blimey, I can't even learn that until I get up enough mysticality. Right, so it looks like this game has dropped the classes. And now it's like you can do anything, but how you level up dictates what you can learn. So it's not a case of pick a class and focus on that. It's a case of create your own class. That's an interesting direction to take it. Ooh, fun. Sure. How do you know it's a bathroom door, though? I always had a knack for knowing which door's bathroom lead to is all. First 5 experience points. Lovely. Smile. Frown. Scowl. Worry. Cringe. Maybe something really embarrassing you did a couple of years ago. That's a fucking mood. Freak out. Close your eyes. Go back to normal. Yeah, so that's literally kind of all the expressions the characters in the game can have, because vicious clawfoot bathtub. That's the manager room. Hopefully she ain't left anything important in there, because I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. Okay, so we got a few things to deal with. Let's keep it going. Oh, ah. Why aren't you helping him? I'm helping him. Is he going back behind? Maybe not. I don't know if I should fight this. Like, is this going to be a hard thing, or... Let's see what we got. Oh, hey, my bird's here. Alright, what do we got? There's no fight music. That's really weird. Haunting Quack. Shoot Crow one. Ah, no, you can't take it down past 1. That's a shame. I was kind of curious if you could. Okay, well, there we go. For 1 physical damage. Shoot! Ow! Okay, that was not very good. Dealing 2 physical damage using a skill costs an action point. Throw it! Shoot! I think I'm about to die. Maybe not. Woo! I just won that! Woohoo! Excellent! Scarecrow's missing. Oh, hello. Old tractor. Old ride covered where the gas cap should be. Pull the bag out, sniff the tanks while there's a little gas left in there. Collect it! Ah, 1 out of 3, huh? I can't believe I almost got my arse handed to me by a fucking scarecrow. I mean, it was a scarecrow with a gun, but, you know, still. Alright, let's keep exploring, and we'll see where we can get to. Enjoy Blue Cola, the honourable choice. MD. Topeka. Heard a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 120 miles worth of nice things. Wasn't that... I'm trying to remember, wasn't that in the last game as well? Like, you've gone through Topeka, but you weren't allowed back there anymore or something? Good-looking hobo. Hi there. He's Howie. Pleased to meet you. Actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, the whole country is my home, so everybody's my neighbor. That's nice. Either that or they're all trespassers. You better get off my property. I'm just joking with you. Go for some jerky? What kind? Clams. Local delicacy. Huh. Sure, I guess I'll try some clam jerky. Can't abide the stuff myself, like eating a dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. You're really selling me on the local delicacy. If you ask me, the locals are a little weird. Where are you from? Originally, I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yep. Real challenging trip for a first-time hobo, but I made it through alright. You ever think of going back? They only got 1 track there, so it's a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they built the second one, though. Makes sense. Do you live here? Not permanent-like, but I've been camping out here a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the boss sent a railroad bull to run everyone off. Railroad bill? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back if you care to test your metal. I don't advise it, though. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make for a good club once he gets it off you. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is there's a camp forming in Ocean City. I figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? Never heard that phrase. Is that like through the grapevine? Similar. Let's see. Well, thanks. This cat's out your any luggage. Oh no, that ain't mine. It's been here since I arrived. I haven't been able to work out how to open the damn thing. Need 3 Moxie for that, and I don't have it. Incomprehensible glyphs. I don't have 2 muscle for that. Give me a lot of choices, and I feel like I haven't had much of a chance to level up yet. Where Lydia was standing. This spot on the 13th of October 1908, state's first mass-produced automobile, a Ford Model T purchased by Harim O'Crullins, accidentally struck and killed the first hitchhiker Lydia Barnsley. So apparently that woman you talked to a few minutes ago will be dead for exactly 20 years. Good, swell. Everything about this is great and you aren't regretting this trip before you even arrived. I told you she was a ghost. It just had that vibe. Alright, so we still need a hose. Can I fish that? Go down the one fishing. Now you can see the entire thing from here. Okay. Hey! Hey! I got a turtle! Why is it always getting me to name things? Let's call the turtle... Turtle? Let's call the turtle... how original. Shelly! Okay, so... things to do. Mostly in here. We've got the... not that one. Should we try that? I don't know. I don't have enough for a level up. No, I've still only got 10 experience points. I don't have enough for anything. So the only other thing I've got to do is this. Destroy it. Oh, you got 4 HP. Well, that's fine. Oh, I will deal 3 physical damage. Throw it! And then shoot it. Never had a chance. Hey, 5 experience points. Can also be to learn a skill. Excellent. Resting parts. I need Moxie for that. Alright, so far we have seen things from Muscle and Moxie. I don't remember seeing a thing for Mysticality. So in terms of... I mean, that needs 2 Moxie. Because this is the thing, I've got to make a decision about where I'm putting this experience. Because that's going to dictate what I can and can't do. Oh, hello. I hope I have time to plow the corn before it's time to deworm the hogs. Keep pretending it's just gonna... Hey! And there's an extra 5-1. Okay. So that's good. So we got that. That doesn't have anything... So we know we need a point of... Nope, not that. This apparently we can't interact with at all. Wasn't there also... Where was it? Yeah, in this bedroom there was this. Which apparently I can't do anything with? I don't know if I need a particular item for it or something. So there's that. So we got something for 1 point of moxie. That needed 2 muscle. That needed 3 moxie. Don't know if there'd be enough for 3 moxie in this. I'd have to absolutely decide to go down the moxie line for that. And was there anything back at the gas station? Fifth one is locked. I haven't seen a key or anything. Oh, fuse. Ah, there we go. See, this is the thing. Context is also important because sometimes it can be a thing of you don't know to look for something. So yeah, anyway, we found a fuse, which means we can do this now. And that needed 3 mysticality, so 133% full gas can. Also not interested in use if you'd like to buy it. I would not. Beat yourself. No key for this though. Okay, well, we got that. We can't take the hose out of any of these. Oh, sorry. So the only other thing I can do is to fight the big guys. There's the bull guy out back of the thing, and there's the guy under the bed. So I'm leaning towards upping my muscle. Because that'll let me have another fight, and maybe I can get another level up out of that. Maybe. Because I don't know if everything goes up when you purchase a level, or if it's just like, this'll go up to like, I don't know, 30 or 40 or something. But this and this will stay at 15, which is entirely possible. Alright, let's put a point into muscle. Well, hey. Oh, and it doesn't look like I can level that up any further. That's weird. So based on that, because my muscle is the best, we should probably equip the baseball bat. Because it's muscle plus 1. So that would actually net me 3 points. Presumably. I needed 5 mysticality for that. Okay, let's go deal with... Yeah, I don't have to do any of this at this point because it is a case of, well, I've done it. Harry loves playing the harmonica. Ah. Ooh, grimy spatula. He looks angry. Mysticality plus 2 physical damage. Well, now I'm wishing I'd put points into mysticality, but okay. The railroad minotaur would probably be more accurate. Alright, he's got 7 HP. 2 physical damage. Throw! And hit him. Ow. And throw. Whack. And down. That should then be some experience points. Hey, Reuben grows stronger too. Plus 1 HP. That model never really seemed to take off. It's got gas in it. Hey, 666%. Alright. I'd probably have to make some very... Spangled indoor-outdoor refrigerators. Perfectly good mason jar full of gasoline. Take it. Hey, 200%. Wow. You can very easily get to 100%. I do wonder if there's going to be like... I doubt there'd be a reward for... Ooh, class ring. 177 SIT class ring. Make someone think you attended SIT or mocked someone who did. Fair enough. I wonder if what's-his-name will trade something for that. Tell him about the scarecrow. I was leaving it behind anyhow, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Shot at me with a gun. Yeah, it's perfectly reasonable. I found this old ring. Hey, a 17 SIT ring. You got one of them. Got one of these faux emerald, but not a faux sapphire. These are the ones they gave to the junior varsity pig skinners. Had a little enchantment on them, so the kids wouldn't get quite so many concussions. Probably worn off by now. Is it worth anything? Nah, not to a jeweler or pawnbroker or anything like that. 8 karat gold and the stone made of glass. I'd like to give you 30 meat for it, such as myself, if you're interested in selling it. Should I get the meat or should I just give it to him? I mean, the meat would be nice. I'm assuming the meat will be useful later on down the road. But if I give him something, he may just say, oh, wow, that's really nice of you. Save scum and do... There's no save scumming in this. Everything you do is automatically saved. I'm afraid save scumming is not an option. So this is kind of my point where I say that, like, actions have consequences and you've got to think about things first. We've really got to focus in this. Anyway, 30 meat. Actually, you can just have it. You can just have it. And that got me some experience points. Fair enough. Okay, so we've got some experience points. I don't think we got enough. No. Oh no, wait, we could buy this. So we can get Mysticality. We can't buy another point of muscle. That's weird. Good eyesight. Item drops and meat drops. So we can get a point of Mysticality. What was the one I needed 2 of? Was it Mysticality or was it Moxie? There's 2 Moxie I needed for that. Didn't you need that for the spatula? Spatula? Mysticality and 2 physical damage. Oh, you mean 2 Mysticality? Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. It's like it's your stats plus whatever. That's the that's the point. I've got a few bits of food that I could eat because that could up my Mysticality. That could up my Moxie. Okay, so each round of combat will increase your muscle, Mysticality, and Moxie. Each round of combat, Shelly heals a random wounded ally by his Mysticality. So I can either have a stat boost, or honestly, I'd rather have Shelly the Turtle, I think, because I'd like a healer. So muscle, Mysticality, and Moxie. So if I eat this, that gives me 2 Moxie, right? Which means I can do this. Oh, I got welding gloves. What did they do? Plus 1 hot armor. Fair enough. Okay, that's good. Because then I'm thinking, if I remember what other things I've got in terms of things I got to use, because I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. Maybe I should put the point into... There was something I needed like 3 mysticality for, wasn't there? And he's down there in that, of course. Really surprised I can't interact with that. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of bugging me. There was something I needed. Oh. Oh, crowbar. Oh, fantastic. Muscle +1. That's fine. That needed... Oh, that needed 3 moxie. Wasn't there also something I needed 3 mysticality for? Hang on a tick. Hang on. So I can get... If I put a point into moxie, I can open that up. Not a problem. And there was something I needed 3 mysticality for. What was that? I know there was something. Mysticality. So I'm thinking right now, I've already got 2 points of moxie. If I put another point into moxie, that gets me 3 moxie. Which means I can do that 3 moxie thing. That's fine. I'm thinking strategic use of my food will net me all of the little rewards around here. Little silver... Oh, little silver key. I think I know what that is. Did say one of the drawers was locked. And I need to go into the bedroom to check that missing... Well, the loose floorboard. Because now I've got a crowbar, I think I can probably deal with that. Oh, I got a gas pump hose. Fantastic. $233%. I'm determined to do this at this point. I just need a way to earn 15 more experience points. I don't know if there is one. Ooh, effect. Ah, yes. Improved loafing. Okay. Okay, back into here. Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, decades old grease. I got a greasy baseball bat. What does that do? Plus sleaze damage. Okay. Jar of gross old vegetables. Reduce enemies for 3 when you chuck it at them. Makes sense. Can't tell if these spiders are fighting or flirting. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. How come you got to go first? Okay. I think I'm going to lose this fight. Because I don't think I can deal enough damage. Well, maybe. Ow. Wow, 1 HP. Oh, shit. Oh boy, howdy, did I get lucky. That was extremely tense. That was 1 HP. Did I have a weapon that wanted Moxie? Mysticality. My Moxie's the highest thing right now, so I'm thinking like, let's do this. Oh, bleeding damage, that's not good. Ow. Oh, I am definitely gonna die. And then the hot damage is gonna kill me. Yep, I died. Shit. Oh, he's off. Wow, you weren't kidding. Right. Can I pull that off? Thing is, I got hot damage. I got hot armor, so that wasn't actually doing as much damage as it should have done. I wonder if maybe... Alright, I got an idea. Yeah, he's going to do that, which is unfortunate. Oh no, that's bleed damage, not hot damage. Can I... Okay, throw that at him. Get his muscle down. That's better. All I need to do is survive to a second round. And that'll leave me some bit of... Yep, bleed damage. There we go. That's got it. Why is there no combat music? That's kind of weird. Excellent. Took care of that dust devil in the bedroom. Yeah, well, thank you kindly. It's a bit late for my purposes, but I imagine next person will be grateful. It roughed me up too bad. That was a snap. No, it roughed me up too bad. Okay, I need to think of something that will net me 5 more experience points. And it's got to be something I haven't done. Because in terms of like food items, because we got what have we got? We got that, which will put up my muscle. That's my mysticality. And what I'm thinking is if I eat that and then up my mysticality by a point, then but I need another 5 points of experience to do that, and I don't know if I've got one. Ah, he's gonna bug the hell out of me. Because I did this, which is where you just pretend to be a farmer for a bit. But, you know, I've already done that. There's gotta be something else I can do or find or interact with. Nope. Gotta be something. What the hell were these spiders guarding? I guess they're just there for the experience points, but I was kind of hoping the Dust Devil would net me more experience points than what I got, because 5 experience points for such a hard fight was not a huge amount. I'll get with the railroad bull for you. Not for reward, but I surely won't forget it. Okay, I think I've asked them all the rest. I just need 5 more experience points. Maybe there isn't. Maybe it really is just a case of, you know, I made my choices and that's all there was to it. The ironic thing is, if I hadn't leveled up my muscle, I would have had enough. If I'd have leveled up my moxie or my mysticality, I would actually have had enough. Because looking at the item, I am fairly certain it goes into the wall. So I'm wondering if maybe there's like a secret door or something here. Because I'm sure there would be something. But I don't know what. Also, I just noticed it's 4 o'clock. So we'll take a quick break. And... I don't know. Think of something. I'm sure I will. Also, let me just nip into the... No, you see, music is up. I was just wondering if, you know... Combat sounds is on. I guess there's just no music for the fights or anything like that. Oh, well, it's quite a surprise. But anyway, back in a minute. And I don't know. There's got to be something in here. There must be. There's got to be one thing left. And we are back. Alright. So, I don't know what I've missed. Maybe I could have got more stuff if I'd made different choices. I would do one more quick run around, but I don't think there is anywhere else I can get any experience points or anything like that. So I may have just screwed myself over, and as I said, if I'd put the point into mysticality or moxie rather than muscle, then I could have just eaten the thing that gave me muscle to get 2 points of muscle, because I'd forgotten about that. So yeah, my mistake. And it's really galling because I feel like I'm just one away from... We did check that, didn't we? Yeah. Because I feel like I'm just literally one away from, you know, getting it. And it's so fucking irritating. Yeah, I think I ballsed it up. Oh well. Better luck next time, I suppose. Oh, that needed 3 muscle too. Well, there you go then. I guess I would have had to have done it. Actually, if I... Can I get some... where is... Muscle? Eat. Yes. Alright, there's muscle. Can I... Oh. Ah, apparently I'd missed that one. Well, that still doesn't give me the experience points I needed in order to look at that machine properly, which does kind of suck. Yeah, I've asked him all of that. Yeah, looks like we're out of luck on that. Well, that's a shame. I would have liked to have gotten all of it, but it's my own fault. I maybe some choice or decision I made meant I couldn't get enough experience points, or maybe I just missed something somewhere along the way. I'm literally one away, which is, as I say, kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Okay. His gas can. Well, this can doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that, but well, whatever. You ready to hit the road? Yeah. Let's get out of here. Oh, and then I get some more experience points because of course I do. That we're on our way. All aboard. Well, there we go then. You climb back on the bus and return to your seat. Soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain splattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep, the sort of sleep you slip into so gradually you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. The line gets straight, and you realize that your meandering thoughts for the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Again, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. Ugh. Well, the show's going to show. Thanks for traveling, Willis Bosco. Disembark. Ooh, Cola Wars surplus. Sell, going out of business, keep out. Okay. In that direction, set the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back probably isn't a good use of your time. It's weather having. Smiles, looks up, let the rain splash him on the face. Suits me just fine, I guess. Wise man once said the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or... Name's Gus, by the way. Pleased to meet you. Say, would you have a couple of meat to spare? Yeah, okay, couple of meat, sure. Thank you. Well, Gus won't forget your kindness. Take it easy. Now, that might come back and do something for me later. Maybe, maybe not. The army surplus store is closed for the night. Cola Wars. Murray's Antiques. Ooh, cheap cologne. What's that? Increases your stench armor until you use another potion. Ah, so that's potions and stuff. Yeah, okay. Well, actually, you know what? I may as well use that. Because I don't have anything on at the moment, so I may as well just use it. A note on the door says, please. Condemned. Conditions, dark and stormy, probably shouldn't wander into alleys. Ocean City, watchful eye. Newspaper office is locked. Windows are boarded up. Looks like print really is dead. You'd have thought there's at least 7 or 8 more decades left. The Securberus. Building and loans. Like the bank is closed. Ah, okay. Securberus. Well, I guess we're going to the Murray store. Bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Oh, hi. You don't get many customers this time of night, or at all, really. Yeah, that's me. You're expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. Name's Jessica. Jeez, you're soaking wet. Come on in. Get your towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac, as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. So, Uncle Murray here. His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in a kind of ominous way. Where is he? Wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should go get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? It's an antique shop, right? You guys trying to talk to Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfields sounds like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. We don't have a lot of time now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you into the back room, furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted. Dark magic, real bad mojo, you know? Cursed. Oh, for a second thought you were talking about making bathtub gin or something. It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and sell them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're just trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so no one gets hurt. Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back. That's the long and short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? Absolutely, I'm always in for a crazy adventure. Yeah, well, I can't just leave him in the lurch like this. Well, I can't exactly leave him in the lurch like this. Great. You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes his head into the office. Hello. Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby. Murray's sister's kid just showed up. Come and meet her. Hi, pleased to meet you. I like he gave you a pronoun option there. Hello, the pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be there and carry her luggage into Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? She can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up a suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room. I'm glad the goblins are still around. I'm assuming they're still like, you know, fungus-based creatures in this world. Because the timeline of this world has always been a little weird. I'm assuming, because I never played Kingdom of Loathing, but I am assuming that's like set during medieval times. And then West of Loathing is, of course, set during Western times. This one seems to be set kind of like turn of the century kind of thing. So, yeah, you know, it's weird. I use the term turn of the century, and of course, these days that means 2000s. I'm talking like 1900 or maybe late 1800s. Okay. Great, I could really use some sleep. Well, hey. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it. We will have to call the National Guard in to dig out the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Not sure what the clock is telling you, but it sure isn't time. New bedroom, apparently. Gabby goes around in there. Okay. I guess that can't go to sleep yet. Pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. I hate to spring it on you, but something we need before the night is over. A mission already? You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left. Turns out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. Doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was going to have Gabby go get it, but that's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I say there is literally no time except for the present. What? As in there might not be a future. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other end of the block, if the readings are right. There's a newspaper office that got shut down there earlier this year. Should be there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. A fight? Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office and help her get that hat, okay? Let out a tired sigh. Alright, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah. A men's fedora, probably. I'm supposed to do what? Just break in and take it? Well, not break in exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the retailer office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here in bed before you know it. Fine. Charles Wallace, our handyman, is up fixing a leak on the roof right now. We'll be back later tonight. Cat. Calliope. No. Calliope. As in Calliope organ. Murray got her a couple of years ago. Good scratching, but it doesn't react at all. Why didn't you like me? She'll eventually warm up to you. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any? No, we're all out. You can get some tomorrow. They have them at the Cola War surplus store next door. Okay. The door apparently is just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Yeah, that's about what you'd expect. Hello! Gab with Gabby. Gabby is readiness for actions. You're a firecracker in a fist fight, huh? Gabby likes fighting and dancing, two best things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later. You lived in Ocean City long? Yep, all of Gabby's life here. Gabby's great grand Gabby came here and popped just some blocks over there. Or two popping, as they would say. Wow, so your family's been here quite a while. Yes, 14 years. As I said, they're kind of like fungus-based creatures, so that's what they do. They sort of pop and spread their spores around. And because we had, what was his name? Gavin? Was it Gavin? Gary? Might have been Gary in the first game. Because he was actually the hardest companion to get, because the other three companions were easy. I think it was like, what was it? Crazy Pete? Was it Crazy Pete? Crazy Earl? Something like that. And there was Doc Alice. And there was another character as well. I forget who it was. But you also had Gary. And you couldn't recruit him unless you learnt to speak Goblin, which was the thing you could do, which really helped you out in the rest of the game, but it doesn't look like I got that option. Also, it looks like Goblins can speak very good English here. So either I already know Goblin, or this Goblin's speaking English. I don't know which. Alright, let's go. Ooh, they actually moved this time. AP feed, coffee. We're looking for a hat. Reported cufflinks. Neat. Ah. So it's that or the welding glove. So it's point of mysticality or hot armor. Well, I'm not specifically using anything with armor in it so far. Also, I should probably... Yeah, we'll do that. Helen, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Lean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess. Yes, you don't like the word cockamamie that I used up there. It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. Well, it did briefly. Reginald, I think Burgess is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing out this letter instead of talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Oh crap, here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely. Doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all about? Good question. New Arcane Press news feeds. High tech. Charles Lindbergh cooks stew. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. He's running racehorses. Do we get anything out of this, or is this just... No, it's just random stuff. Okay. Government corruption at all-time high. Government has once again slashed funding to city services, social programming citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been relocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report because of abruptly may result in pink slip next to the typewriter. Curtis, if I told you once, I told you 100 times, not that people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it's very recent invention or innovation. As such, fully half your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk. Was there anybody left at the end of this? Also, did I have the option to... No, I didn't have the option to read the pink slip on that one. Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the trophies. Okay. Under the water cooler. We keep being told that. First Hinden, then Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes to him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. P.S. What's karate? Nasty old coffee. Can't believe I have to tell you this, but it's against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. If I see your face in here again, I will give you both the axe and set you on fire. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. Ooh, pneumatic 2 systems operation manual. What's that? It's a reference manual for a citywide network of pneumatic tubes. Looks like the eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. Fair enough. Ooh, October 14th, 1908. What's that? Tragic accidents certain to have no consequence. The tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O'Crullins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the first-stage hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Unfortunately for Mr. Crullins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the place of their demise in murderous phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Yes. That was, of course, the dead person we met before. Ooh. That's the old leftovers. Ah, another throwable. Ooh, trapdoor. Ah, fish people. Okay, that makes sense. Counted from 11 years ago. Huge black skull scrawled on July 2nd, 1917. Underground newspaper. Literally. More of a manifesto specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper. Points of free press is also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. So hang on, was it 1917? Ooh. Top story from the date is the Ocean City comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about the loss of revenue and that the comptroller, I don't know why, is that a real word? I don't know, made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Looks like that works out great for everybody. Yeah, what are we looking at on this? I've got 30. Good eyesight might be nice. Doesn't look like I can spend anything else on this. Sure, let's get that. Things I've got it. Okay. Consult the manual. Okay, push the green power on, pull the pump engage lever. Oh god. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostics. The red light is on. So red is A, blue is E, green is D. So power on, pump engage, and then red A, blue. Oh, hang on, I can scroll up. Push the green power on button. Green button makes a satisfying click. Pump engage lever. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic. A yellow light. Wait, yellow light? Hang on. Yellow is... Yellow would be a combination of green and blue, wouldn't it? Although, I mean, it's a... Light was always different from pigment, which confused the hell out of me. And I forget what the hell yellow is. I mean, let's try E and D. Ah, balls. Hang on. Why yellow? That's really weird. Why is it yellow? So you press the green button, pull the lever, you turn the knob. A yellow light is glowing on the console. Maybe it's like green, but it's faded. I turn this over and growl for a second before an orange light flashes briefly. Okay. So green, pull the lever, and then hang on. What was it? It was the other one was A. Turn the knob to A. Well, I've tried all of them, and none of that seemed to work. Because there's nothing about yellow. So it's not A, E, or D. What is the answer here? This is weird. Why yellow? I guess I could just keep trying until I get the right one. We've got everything else. Oh, click down to place noise turns into sort of and growl. Nope. I'm determined they do this now. So yeah, it was, well, A, E, D, F, G, so B. Nope. Oh, green lever. Oh, that worked. Cool. What are they doing down here? Are they trying to sell an underwater newspaper? With that ink smear. Ooh. Ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. So why was it B? Like... Was it B or was it C? Was it rainbow? Was it the rainbow? Because red was A, and there was blue and there was green. Was it supposed to represent colors of the rainbow? Got the terribly cursed fedora. Good, I got it. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think that was supposed to be like colors of the rainbow kind of thing. I may have just sort of lucked into it without realizing what... Oh, okay. Apparently I just got rid of that then. I think no, that would probably activate hard mode. So, I remember that. That was in the first one as well. I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. Doesn't look unusual, though. Yeah. Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in that machine over there. It's our uncursing machine. Gotta get that curse off the hat, right? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together you lift the curse from the hat, transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase that. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. Okay. Oh, hi. It's Charles. Okay, what do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. Keep the lights on, the water running. Got the detectotron and that uncursing machine too. That's really high-tech wizardry. Nothing to it really. How does that weird machine actually work? I only built things. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. That's weird. In the traditional sense, yes. Well, okay, that's very strange. Sit in a chair which is surprisingly comfortable and pull the weird metal dome thing down over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? The terribly cursed fedora. Ooh. No sooner have you sat down in the machine, with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around there, frankly like a snake in a cement mixer. After a good loud minute, flop limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. The curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. How do I get rid of the cursed? Curses are like energy. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. I can't remember who said that. Isaac Newton? Newman, yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it onto itself, but as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness spiritualist stuff. I don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton Newman sort of guy. Fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come protect your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe. I'll do that. Ooh. Fedoral Reserve. Interesting. Hear thy difficult creature rest now. For its time, ground stained with sin. It did not Arcadia ergo. Even in Arcadia there is death. Even in paradise there is a killer. Thou knows who I am and why I am here. I cut her. There has been a murder. What knoweth of murder? As I did not do the murder, that is all. What more have thee for me? Only this, I am one of 3 brothers. One of us, oh for fuck's sake, one of us always tells the truth, one of us always lies. The other of us does not speak at all, but honks. If I find the liar, there is nothing I can do to save thee. Like I was actually wearing 3 hats. Something is rotten in the woodcutter. Nothing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What art thou telling me? I am troubled by the murder, but of it I know not a thing. Only my forgiftness makes no room for a liar. Christ, this is hard to translate. My brother, speaking of thee. As always lies. I do not hunk, sire, swearing upon it. As thou never hunked, never ever. I'm assuming you're the hunker one then? Big powder in the woods today, cutter. Trees fall in the forest made a sin. And I guess it was without sin, but I do not run to murder. This is a fairy tale, no thing has honking in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. So no one honks. This is the 3rd one beyond here. Hang on, if he's saying that one of them honks but none of them honk, isn't that mean that he's the liar? Because if he's saying, oh, one of us honks and the other 2 are like, no they don't. that kind of implies he's lying. Doesn't it? Talk to him again. I also say I'm one of the brothers. One of us always tells the truth, one of us always lies. Thou lie about hunking. What say? Thy brothers hunker not. Would thou lie to the cutter of the wood? Wouldst thou do murder in the wood? I thou has the right of it. I sought only to distract in thee while I make my estate good cutter. Oh, so it was him then, was it? Thus do not run. Nay. I grown 100 years, I will have grown so tall and strong thine axe will never fail me. I will not wait 100 years, die murderer. Big rot in the woods today, cutter. Wait, what? No, that's not you at all. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terribly cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Ooh, upgrade. Now all you gotta reckon is whether you're the kind of gal who goes around wearing a fedora. It'll do. Now what is that for? Ooh, 1 muscle and +5 to maximum HP. I will take that. More HP is always a good thing. Tips for Dora. Yep. Alright. Nope, that's fine. It worked, I guess. Great. What was it like? That's some sort of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter. That was me, I guess. And all these talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. His parent flat 2. Okay, fair enough. Can I go to bed now? Ooh, hey, cool. What's this? Got a ragdoll on the top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Should I cry a bunch of random crap to clutter it up with? Fortunately, no shows have been invented yet. What? What the heck? Step up the phones with the total loss. Everything owes and reduced to ash. Everything? Except bizarrely the stamp from Murray's letter. Well, that's weird. Apparently my stuff decided to spontaneously combust. Stamp from the letter Murray wrote, the only survivor of the luggage inferno. Got a picture of a cute dog on it. Weirdly, it's not even charred. Postmark says 18th of April 1906, even though Jessica said she mailed the letter only a couple of weeks ago. Ooh. Ooh, okay, I gotta go investigate that. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll do that in the morning. Ooh. Okay. A dream about school. Jacob Marley. Post of my favorite literary ghost. Hello. Oh, hey, see, look, the Lost Soul perk. I don't know who I am either. You know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. Sorry, I don't know. It's alright, I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, check the first one. Thriving a colony of ants. Peanut butter. Shrine to Babe Ruth. Fourth locker is empty. Fifth locker is filled with cookbooks, but they're all in French. Sixth locker opens with the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You sum it up quickly so as not to suffocate. There isn't a seventh one. So check the seventh one. Check the seventh locker now. In the seventh locker it's filled with old school papers. Look at the papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. How I spent my summer. Summer I visited Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. Hey, a overdue library book. Oh dear, I kind of got locked into this. I don't know how I'm supposed to know which one is his. I gave him the one that led to space. Because why not, I guess. I think I lost the library book. As if you was ready to hold it for you at the exact moment you went to sleep. Did I ask Freddy to hold on myself and he said yes. You don't even know Freddy. Oh, okay, fine, you caught me. I was gonna say, who the fuck is Freddy? Branworth. What is that? Gorvunculus? Yep, that's me. On your academic diary, it's time to choose your class. But I dropped out. In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class. What is the right path? Now then, looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There is Advanced Kicking and Throwing. This class is for Pig Skinners. And we have Overviewing of Curd Conjuring. This is a class for Cheese Wizards. And finally, Word Time Signatures 504. It's of course for Jazz Agents. So here we have our 3 classes. This is like the thing. So Pig Skinners, Cheese Wizards, and Jazz Agents. I'm assuming that's melee, magic, or muscle, mysticality, and moxie in that order. I don't really know what I want. Because obviously it'll very much dictate kind of like what kind of person. I will say, in the original game, I mean, if you knew what you were doing, all of the classes in the original game were very overpowered. Like, if you did them correctly, you could be quite overpowered in all of them. I think if memory serves, the magic user was the most overpowered because you got some really big area of effect stuff. And if memory serves, the physical attacker was probably the weakest of the three. But as I said, if you knew what you were doing, it wasn't really a problem. So I don't really know. I am tempted to go magic. I think being a cheese wizard does sound quite fun. Cheese for everyone. Wait, scratch that. Cheese for no one. Okay, I'm assuming that's a reference to something and I don't get it. But yes, everybody should have cheese. I don't see a problem with that. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go cheese wizard. Quote from Sheogorath from the Shivering Isles. Oh, yeah, that was one of the Oblivion DLCs. I need to replay Oblivion at some point. I've been looking around online for some decent mods for Oblivion because I don't like base Oblivion. I think it kind of sucks. So I've been trying to look up some decent mods that might make it a bit more bearable for me, but I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't stream it, but yeah, anyway. Cheese Wizard! As a trained chef magic, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard, elemental cheeses to damage their foes, and soft, soothing cheeses to heal themselves and their allies. Yeah! Cheese Wizard! You're a cheese wizard. Brilliant. Now then, just a minor matter of your minor. Looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. Cryptobotany, applied insectology, psychology of rocks. Hang on. So you're an expert in all manner of plant-based. No. Expert in buds, birds, and the bees and such. Or... So you know a lot about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams. I'm assuming this will get me my first free perk. Learn about spiders? That's not an option. It's only bugs, not arachnids. Bugs are not arachnids. I'm tempted to go psychology of rocks, just because that sounds really fucking stupid. You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do that. I got the psychogeologist. Gather crafting ingredients from rocks. Okay. Before you wake up and go about your day, just through that door. Thank you. What am I supposed to do with this missing library book? Ooh, hey. Apparently you can't... Yeah, so it is kind of funny because the original game just starts with you... just starts with you having a dream where you pick your thing, and in this one they seem to have like held off you picking a class quite a bit actually. So it'll be interesting to see how this all pans out in the end. I'm awake. And it sounds like we finally got some background music. Alright. I do woo-hoo-hoo! Living heck. Okay, that's blimey, that's quite a lot. Okay, so yeah, these things like increase your baseline stats. This is very different because in the original one you had, or maybe I don't know, maybe these things do get more levels as you go along. I don't know. You checked this book out 13 years ago and have spent the last 12 years and 50 weeks feeling slightly guilty about not returning it. You didn't feel like reading it when you were in grade school, you don't feel like reading it now. Okay. Hey, how'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing this? All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Oh geez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. We've kind of got accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You can pick out some looking clothes from the shop out front. If you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandma. I'll be alright, thanks. Well, once you've got the sleep out your eyes, I've got another mission for you. I've had my eye on this one for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings just put it at the local speakeasy. Back alley, the other end of the block. Artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I'd start looking, maybe even pick up some clues. What am I looking for? Appears to be a watch of some kind. Pocket watch or maybe a wristwatch, can't be certain. A watch at the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else? You need the password for the speakeasy. It's fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted, so it also tells you whatever's written on the chalkboard here. Neat trick. It's to meet for your expenses. Ooh. The army post next door should have anything in case things get rough. So we've got an actual to-do list. Start your search for the cursed watch. So that's like your actual, that's your actual like quest list. Love it. That, oh, was that bookshelf there before? Yeah, this wasn't here before, was it? Now the antique bookshelf man came by this morning and Charles couldn't resist the deal. Okay, oddly specific. Can't believe I slept through the antique bookshelf man. All the books are in Latin. Never learned Latin myself, so who knows? Never learned Latin myself, so who knows if it's got a history of the Roman Empire we got there, or pornography. Could be both. You know any Latin? Are you kidding? Oui, which is French. Only pig Latin. Yeah, only pig. Oh yeah? What's the Latin word for pig? No, I mean pig Latin. Latin word for pig is pig Latin? Fascinating language. Check out the books. Cheeses I have smelt. Fantastic! You select a random book in the Latin language. Oh, that's looking there. Better take it. Great! I'm going to assume that's Questo Fustulento. Epilogue, usually misprints, really small typeface. So I gotta spend experience points to do this. This is weird, actually. This is weird. They've completely changed how the books work. Oh well. Nothing specific there. Quite a morning already. See the bookshelf over there. Just bought it. It's a rare find. That's quite a provenance for the bookshelf. Yep, it was the ship's wheel. Captain brought the musk flower out of the dock. Couldn't steer. Drove into a starfish. Whole thing sank instantly. Fair enough. Still a brick wall. You play white this time. Develop one of your prawns. Reposition your king. I need 2 stench armor, apparently. Capture one of your bishops, now what? Okay, apparently I'm not very good at that. Oh, blimey, chapter. Wow, we've actually got chapters. Welcome to Ocean City. I'm wondering if we're even going to have like a world map in this. Oh, did I learn that? I didn't think I learned that. Oh no, it said it had an epilogue, didn't it? It said, oh yeah, this thing's got an epilogue, which probably means I can get something else out of it. Okay, so I did learn the actual move, so that's good. Hello! I'm Herschel Wood. I'm ambivalent about war. Herschel's expression isn't it? Can I issue in any fine historical memorabilia? Just about the dubious grenades. Oh, they're probably fine. Ooh, hey, look, it even tells you when you're getting a side quest out of it. That's nice. The original one didn't do that. Okay, what did the box say? Fine grenades, then. Looked at the grenades and I would like to do some field research. Sure, why not? And you a bunch of grenades. Try them out next time you get in a fight. When you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. What you got for sale? Ah, good. Okay then. So what's he got? Cold War gas mask, stench armor, 20% item drops. Advanced combat skills, Parmesan missile. Cool, but that's 100. I don't have 100. No, I got 115 actually. Oh, that's right, because I got 100 as like spending money, didn't I? Thing I particularly want right now. The gas mask might come in handy later if I literally end up in a place that, you know, has gas. That was something in the original one. Little 3, 2, 2. I have to put my mysticality up, but I do want to actually do that next time I level up. I gotta find 5 more points of experience first. Alright, condemn. We can go down there now. The bank has been closed for some time. The door to the bank is passing with 3 locks. We're going to the welcome mat. Not a bad idea if you're going to lift the welcome mat, but you need to know what you're looking for first. A key? There it is. Gertie's bank is inconsistent. Door locks are modelled on the monstrous mugs of Great Hound Cerberus, 3-headed guardians of the underworld's banking sector. Each of the 3 heads has a name: Phylax, Methapon, and Sneaky Pete, a key hold deep in its maw. Do we do that one? Greater resistance when you try to turn it. It fits into the hole alright, but it's a labyrinthine cylinder. Range key turns over and over in the lock. Right, so I'm going to need a lot of stuff for this. What about 4 locks? 1928 4 lock systems are still dismissed as unachievable liberal fantasy. Okay, so we need a lot of stats in order to do that. Okay, that's fine. Also, it's 5 o'clock, so time for a quick pause. We're in the meat of the game now, no pun intended, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know where this is going, but it's interesting that there are chapters, and it seems to be a little more guided, a little less open. But we'll see if there's even a world map in this game. I have no idea, but I guess we'll find out. Anyway, yeah, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright. Oh yeah, I also wanted to nip in here because there was something... Where was it? I forget. Ah, there it is. Hey, Frisco Frights. This morning at 5:12 Pacific Standard Time, the city of Frisco was rocked by a massive earthquake, the magnitude of which science has not yet agreed upon a method of measuring. The initial death toll is estimated as many as 500, though that number has suddenly increased due to the fires currently raging across the city. There have been strange, scattered reports of witnesses who claim to have observed unusual phenomena such as beams of black light, subsonic laughter, soul-rending nightmares, though our editors wish to point out that the Frisconians are known for their fondness to psychedelic intoxicants. You really start enjoying this kind of research. Hey, I got a news hound perk. That's interesting. I don't quite know how that relates to the stamp I was using, but... Also, wasn't Frisco the town we were trying to get to in West of Loathing? Is that Frisco? I think it was. It's supposed to be like Frisco as opposed to like San Francisco. Still, we got this. We got News Hound. You get an extra RP for learning things from the newspaper archive. Ooh, lovely. Also, we can finally buy this one. Yes. Haha. Mysticality. Alright. So my mysticality is at 3. That's very good. So which one? Mysticality plus 2 damage. Guess we can use the grimy spatula, because that'll give me 5 points of damage. That's nice. I think increases your mysticality. So yeah, okay, let's eat that, because if I'm gonna be a wizard, I need to focus on mysticality. So that's good. Maximum AP. I mean, I may as well drink that. I don't think I've got another drink on at the moment. All right, excellent. So my stats are doing a little better now that I've got a few things. Between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you find a serious looking door. Knock. Password. Fuck, what was it? Wasn't it Fiddlesticks? You know my name, but you know about be a prophy. I don't even know what a prophy is. Ooh. I love sipping those spoons together. Milky-eyed sot. Turns his head towards you and smiles. Buy him a drink. A few moments, a few sips, he closes and speaks. They try, but they'll never dam up the flow. Spittoon has been placed really challenging height. Maybe you can ask the bartender about it another time. Ah, the spittoons was one of the best little side things you could do. In West of Loathing, well, not every bar, but in a lot of the buildings throughout the game, you would find a spittoon, and you had to go through a series of like checks of the narrator literally asking you over and over again, "It's a spittoon. Are you sure you want to check?" And you'd always get an item out of it at the end. And then literally in the last item you get is literally a spittoon as a hat. It's a great little side quest. He looks up as you approach but doesn't stop shaking. Hello. Hello baby, welcome to Oliver's place. You Oliver? Oh heck no, I'm Fancy Dan the cocktail man. Well, pleased to meet you, Dan. Do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps because you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby. Only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. He left about an hour ago to pick up the latest shipment of hooch. From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan Cocktail, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry, from whom? From the mob guys we always get the stuff from. Where is the handoff? Whence is the hooch coming? Whither went Oliver? Fancy Dan smiles. The old refrigerator factory. It should be the old bean factory down on the 101. I see. How do I get there? Takes a card and hands it to you. Oh, wrong napkin. Takes the napkin back, grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrawled on it. The map kit. Oh, I like that. Oh, we should do that. Like when you draw a map on a napkin, it should be called a mapkin. That's fantastic. Oh, we need to get that in the OED. Ocean City napkin map. Ah, is that my map? Did you take the napkin down, point to one of the icons on it? We're here behind Murray's store on Plunkett Street. So if you go out of the alley and then head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss it. Fantastic! You have a map of the area. You can open it by opening the map icon or hitting M. Brilliant! Want a drink for the road? First one's on the house. Sure. I'll have a beer then. You gain an effect. Beer buzz. Alright, that's enough for now. So is that like an actual perk? No, it's an effect. Beer buzz. Oh, 5 more HP. Yes, absolutely. I won't say no to that. Also, we has map. Oh, small map. Wonder. Yeah, I'm willing to bet this. There's probably going to be more maps. Potentially. I don't really know. Or it could be that the map itself is very dense. Yes, this one watch live basement. You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. It is home, we're off the clock. Oh, I didn't realise you could talk. You can talk about anything you like. Dickens, Flaubert, the Brontes. Okay. What can you tell me about Dickens? Think his books are too long. Flaubert? Think his books are too long. Brontes? Think their books are too long. What books are the right length? None. Well, that was helpful. Enjoy your drink. Let's energy bar shot from the other side. Rhino trails a tune. It's really irresponsible for illegal poisons meant to have the first aid kit here. See what's in there. Ooh, gloss pad. The item, activated charcoal briquette. Okay. Combat item. Restores HP and cures poison. Useful. Restores HP and removes bleeding. Okay, useful. Useful. I like people who can make music out of, water things. Very nice. Alright, so we have our map. Here we go. Just let's wander for a bit. A bedraggled hobo shuffles up to you with his hat in his hand. Excuse me, ma'am, I don't mean to trouble you. My name's Roy Young. I was wondering if you might have any meat you could spare. Just 4 meat for a cup of joe to warm these old bones. Why, wait, what's in that sack you're holding? Old bones, like I said. Cup to warm these old bones. Yeah, okay, here you go. Here's 4 meat. No problem. Wonder. So, are you new in Ocean City? First time at it? What thinks have you got of it? Well, to be honest with you, it seems a little run down. Everybody understands. It's much nicer before an economy happened. Lots of people, very excitement. Oh, have you seen the Broadwalk yet? It's like a cat wearing pajamas. What? There's games there and Future Teller. That does sound... Ooh, the Broadwalk. Sure, let's go check that out first. Ooh, all the way over there. A lot of hobos. Pleased to meet you. I'm Dusty. What's up? Nothing much, just hanging around. I was gonna run a 3-card Monty down here on the Broadwalk, but that didn't pan out. Why not? Well, there's a fella running a game down away, and I prefer not to step on his toes, just as a matter of professional courtesy. Also, because carnies get real scary about that kind of thing. I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. Well, that's real kind of you. I was thinking of looking for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel for a cup of joe? For God's sake, everybody wants coffee. Fine, because I'm nice. Fortune teller. 50? That's awfully expensive. Complain about the price. I could buy 7 gallons of gas for that. She says you and points to the sign. Well, not right now then. That's quite a lot of money. I might have that later on, but... Tony Fiasco Hat Photography. Did you enter the photographer who's busily adjusting a complicated looking camera on a tripod gestures to a nearby wastebasket without looking around. Small bills, there's my inbox. Hello? Oh, you ain't the Jumping Jehovah's Heads, baby. Where you been all my life? Excuse me? That face! That's the perfect face I've been looking for. It's perfect. Thanks, I've grown rather attached to it myself. Hey, you're funny too, baby, I love you. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? Well, the sign on your roof said Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. That's right, baby, that's exactly right. And I'm going to be the biggest hat photographer in the city. No, the country. No, the world. But there's something I need first. A face? A portfolio. You know what I need to get a portfolio? A face. Your face, baby. Don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you got to do is stroll in here wearing a hat. And all I got to do is take a photograph of that hat, and then we're both going to be rich. Rich? Rich. Me with my portfolio, you with the 30 meat I'm going to pay you for every picture. Huh, well. Gotta be different hats, though. Gotta be a different hat every time. Can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. Got it? Okay, well, how about this hat? An uncursed fedora. Perfect. I love it. Here's your meat. Fantastic. Okay, so we get free meat for every hat. Fair enough. Hey, did you know this song is public domain? I was gonna say, did you know this song is public domain? Found that out in the first game. In fact, this song is literally titled, like if you get the soundtrack, the title of this song is Did You Know This Song is Public Domain? Because of course. Fish. Ooh. Fish in a sack, apparently. ring. Ooh, let's have a look, see at that. We've got fish in a sack. You can sell it for 4 meat. Uncrust. Ooh, a mood ring. Sweet. Constantly changes your mood. Fish. So I'm getting fish and putting them in my fish sack. Shoe leather Darmot. Ooh, a bucket of chum. That's random. Increases your moxie by 1. Fair enough. Oh, my expression's changed. First aid. See what's for sale. Cooking for health. Grants combat skill, medical, heal target, pretend, cure negative status element. I'd like that, but that's quite expensive. I mean, 100. I'd really like that ability, but it's quite pricey. It's going to almost wipe out all my money. You know what? I think that's worth it, having a healing ability. So sure, we'll buy that. And then we'll read it. Well, hey! Yeah, it looks like we need experience to, like, upgrade it. That's a really interesting thing. Almost good for mysticality on that one. Okay. But still, that gives me a new character thing. Excellent, so that means I can heal 10 HP and cure negative status effects. Separate up, separate up. Test your strength, your agility, and your intellect. Every winner gets a prize. You then miss only 10 meat. Apparently I can't do that yet, so... Okay, well, fair enough. Let's, oh yeah, map. Alright, let's head to the fridge factory. Oh, hello. An elderly man with thick eyeglasses shuffles up to you with a determined expression. Before you can react, he shoves some meat in your mouth and shouts in your ear, Operator, get my worthless son on the line. Mister, I'm not a payphone. That's what the last payphone said, and I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my fishlover of a son. I'm sorry, sir, the line's busy. Please. Probably having one of his floozy girlfriends. Well, I got 5 meat out of it, so I guess that's not bad. Booth was obviously stolen and dragged here. Okay. These folks look like they're here for some serious business. Try to make a deal. Private party in the club, yeah, like I said, club members only. What kind of club is it? It's the fraternal order of people who bribed us more than we earning as gate guards. Fop bumegg, never heard of it. How do I join? What are you, thick? Give us meat. How much? 500. That's... Oh man, I don't have enough moxie for that. How am I supposed to come on? Would you like a beating instead? I don't want the fight! Like, yeah, okay. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of meat? You can try panhandling with the bums over in Goldsworth Park. Okay. Okay then. Well, let's go to the park. Barely have time to react to the ground shakes and shudders violently. Without warning, them bursts in a rain of earth as several large slimy tentacles force their way out of the ground, writhing and twisting. Incidentally, the reaction you barely had time to make was, ah. Do I want to fight? I mean, let's see how I match up. Because we've got all this stuff. 5 cents this will not end your turn. Alright, so throw that. And throw that. That should kill it. And then we're already run down, which is perfect. Then we can whack you for 6 damage, and hopefully... yeah, you can... Oh, hello. Oh, you got a healing one too. Okay, yeah. Kill that tentacle, and then we're only left with one. Perfect. Ow. Yeah, that thing really needs to get leveled up. Ah, I've got no AP left. Well, that's kind of annoying, but I can easily kill this off. There we go. Perfect. 16 meat. Got a Trenchical Hatband. Oh, and Chili grows stronger. Excellent. Perfect. Follow the trail of disturbed earth, cracked pavement from the place where the tentacle popped out of the ground to the place where presumably they popped in. By presumably, you mean obviously, because that's the place house was slimy, wriggling tentacles poking out of all of its holes. You have to phrase it that way. Sure, let's head to the tentacle house. Yeah. It's your super gross funeral. Literally a tentacle house. That is exactly as advertised. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, so we've got 5 experience points. Wow. Experience points seem really hard to come by in this game. Don't judge me. Seems like the house used to be quite nice. Tall ceilings, nice wallpaper, fancy molding everywhere now. However, wallpaper's peeling, the plaster is crumbling, the tentacles poking out everywhere. It's a real fixer-upper. Anyone call for a tentacle exterminator? I don't think anyone called for a tentacle extermination, but you want some pro bono extermination anyway. I also don't think it's going to stop you. Well, maybe the tentacles. Nice. Ooh, friendship ring. Oh, can fish in here, apparently. I got a glob of wet hair. God, don't you get some weird things? Mm-hmm. +1 spooky armor to the hat, huh? Isocolored brooches in the walls, houses of real peach. So a couple of tentacles, might not be too hard. Yeah, they're only 7. Okay. Ow. Alright, die already. Nice. I might pick up the speed of battles. Hang on a second. Speed at combat. Yeah, let's up that to 200. It's going a little on the slow side. Drop a line in, why not? Ooh, handful of clean water. Could we keep getting that? Nasty leftovers. Fish in a sack. Okay, that's just another fishing spot. Junk mail and sharpening stone. Wow, I got a lot of nasty leftovers at this point. Adds 1 bonus damage to a weapon. Junk mail. Junk mail is a new technology, allows trash to be distributed to everybody so that we can all share the effort of throwing it away. Can't open the letter because you don't have a letter opener. I know it's frustrating, you have to admit the logic behind it is sound. Sure, fine, whatever, why not? Now, do I want to add a point of damage to my spatula? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say no to that. Alright, so that's 7 points of damage that I can make with that. I mean, it's 7 average, because a creature's defense can dictate that. Hello! I think we can get rid of 2 of them with all this. Don't you dare attack my bloody tortoise. I can take a hit. Nice. Door's locked. Go up. Nothing in the trash piles. Ah, I need muscle for that, which I don't have yet. Ooh, wire coat hanger. What does that do? I do wear a coat made of wire, but whatever. Okay. Miscellaneous item, apparently. Ow! Throw a rock. Do that. You both trying to attack me? Ooh, 7 and 12. Oh, hang on, I don't think I can get rid of all of you guys. That's a shame. Still. Gotcha. Hey, Charlie got stronger too. Very good. Sure I can. Okay, the Spotty Pants, what do you think it was? It was a lamp, it was an easy chair. I think it was a Windsor chair. Incorrect. Couch. Writing desk. Beanbag chair. Can I even get this right? Hang on. Alright, fine. Ooh, and the tentacle house. Ooh, jewelry case. What's that? Ooh, Amethyst Choker, Porquoise Torque, and the Fustelint Ring. Shiny. Put that one on. We had you. Where does that even go? Okay. We got the key, which means we can open the door now. Oh, no, apparently it's... Oh, no, it's for the one... Actually, can I get... I can. If I equip... you... Aha! Good, broken down. And then we'll re-equip that, because that's what I want my max to be. Hey, there we go. Alright. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Check the drawers. Ooh, a creepy locket and an old wallet. Alright, check those out. Old wallet. Maybe there's some meat left. 104 meat. Yes, please. Let's do spooky armor. Not bad, not bad. So I think the key must have been for this door. Jeez, dark down here. All the fuses are missing, that explains the lights, I guess. Shelf full of long expired cleaning products. Does race you dark any further? Yes, you have your flashlight, but you and I both know flashlights are only good for making dark places visible, not for making them less scary. Well, there does appear to be a tentacle creature over there, so I'm wondering if we can now look for fuses. Because that was something before, is that like there was a fuse, but we didn't know we needed it until after I had checked that the fuses were broken. Then again, maybe not. Okay, so maybe we can get fuses elsewhere. Alright, may have to come back there with some fuses later. Still, we explored a decent chunk and we got some stuff out of it, so that's not all bad. Very good, okay. Goldthrill Park. Because I need 500 meat, apparently. Or I can increase my moxie to get the amount down. So, Botanical Gardens, Statue Plaza, Fountain Plaza, Lepidopatorium, Science Center. Ooh, sandals. Yay. I think I have shoes. No, they're not. But where? Yeah, I'm thinking no. Thanks, but no thanks. As fun as that would be, that's not quite up there with silly walking. 22 Goldthwaite Park by Margaret something or other. Western City Controller, a few of my favourite pointy rocks. Huh. Didn't I have the whole geologist thing? Wasn't that a thing? It's locked, probably don't want any plants to escape. Approximately expecting a clipboard with the panic paralysis of someone who has so much work to do they can't do any of it. Oh, sorry miss, I don't want to seem rude. I'm much too busy to chat. I'm stuck running this place by myself, and there's about a million things to do. Well, I could use a little extra pocket meat. How about I help out? That'd be great, except the new city regulations allow hiring random part-timers. Since it's a municipal park, only government official contractors are allowed to work here. Is law against side quests? Why? Just to be a thorn in my side, as far as I can tell. It's not like any of these tasks are dangerous or anything. Got a cagey look on your face when you said that. Okay, well, 2 of them are dangerous, but that isn't even half. And I submitted a request for help weeks ago, still haven't heard anything. Well, you're in luck. I happen to be an official government contractor. I'll be terrific. I'm going to need to see some proof. Okay, well, let's leave that for now. Maybe we can actually become an official contractor. Hey, this rock to love itself. Goody. Door to the building is locked. Maintenance department. There's no fishing since the one found usually that means no fishing for compliments. Good advice. Please don't throw meat in the fountain, it gets really gross. Makes sense. Hi! You spare some meat? Do I want to give up 50 meat? I don't want to give up 50, but I'll give you 10. Thanks. Okay, well, fair enough. I was hoping I might get something out of that, but I guess not. Dangerous. Ooh. Glowing ooze, energizing powder, frosty flakes. Huh, can you even imagine that? Glowing ooze. Okay. You have the following crafting materials. Ah. Basic potions? Ooh, Mysticality, Cold Armor, Max AP. Okay. Hang on, let's wait on this because there might be more stuff we can. Tesla coil, Edison coil. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, okay, looks like we're gonna have to trick him. There you go, good government contract to Wavetown Pat. Great, what do you want me to do? Okay, so we've got landscaper, exterminator, plumber, security guard, and statue polisher. Perfect, our carnivorous plant exhibit in the botanical garden has gone out of control. You say out of control, as in it's less a job for pruning shears and more of a baseball bat with nails in it. Can't promise anything that you need, but feel free to have a browse. Okay. It looks like we can only do this one at a time, but fair enough. Can you say... Oh, do you mean this maintenance department? Ooh. Junk mail and a battery. Homemade cookie. Ooh, maintenance overalls. It's nice to have some clothes at least. Oh, more HP. Won't say no to that. Okay. Homemade cookie. Increases your physical armor until you eat something. And a battery. Combat item. I wonder what this junk mail is going to be for. We need a letter opener. Any % of gone if I overrun by dangerous looking weeds. Ooh, those are dangerous looking weeds. If they start asking them to feed me Seymour, I think I will have to definitely kill them. Don't tell me what to do. Ow. Makes sense. Ah, I need more moxie for that. Northern bear characters bear removed due to prohibition. Makes sense. We've got the watering system. Another looking team man. Tea counter. Ooh. Okay. So we've got this watering system. That's interesting. Could we, like, get rid of the plants by creating something that might hurt them? Try for the herbicides. Ooh. Potent weedicide. Stick that in the watering thing. Perfect. You do believe this specimen was donated as a joke. Wait. Need to discover David E. Tree. Joshua Tree. What? Donated by patrons, no regard to staff. Well, he seems happy now, at least. That's something. Done. Although I didn't get any XP for killing the plants, so I guess I kind of screwed myself over there. Okay. Statue polisher? Wasn't looking forward to doing that. I think the old birds must have been eating leftovers from the old Snackle Cakes factory. Great. So I need stench armor, do I? I think I might have something with stench armor. Ooh, broken coconut. Physical armor. So do I want physical armor or do I want more HP? I'll stick with more HP, I think. So I think I got something in here. I'm sure I had stench armor. I just don't remember what. Or maybe not. I don't have stench armor. Damn. I thought I did. Plumber? Fountain stopped running because it required a real specific water pressure. The pressure we get in from the municipal water supply has gotten unreliable lately, so I need someone to go down and adjust it and unlock the manhole for you. Sounds easy enough. Was there a manhole? I don't remember there being a manhole. Oh, right. Stop messing with those switches. Fountain does not work unless the pressure is exactly 40 gallons per minute. 57 gallons a minute. The old manhole cover. Seven. Right, hang on. Okay, I'm going to need to work this out. Because, obviously I am. So we know, according to this at least, first one is 50. Let's turn them all off. Right, that's 0. Oh well, 1. Wait, 1? So with all of them off, it still equals 1. So technically speaking, so that would take it up to 50. So technically speaking, that's actually 49. But I think we can count that as 50. So that's 30. That's 15. That's 7. That's 3. And what did we need? 40. So yeah, that's 30, 7, and 3. There it goes. Lovely. Got the fountain running. Ooh, here's your official city payment. Excellent. Security guard. It's awfully humble for a police officer. What? I mean, since the municipal police force was entirely replaced by contractors, you might as well call yourself a cop, right? All the rest of them do. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. There's a hobo that's been hanging out with a fat pouch. He'd like you to, moving along. You causing trouble? No, not as such. Everyone likes him, but busking in the park's against city ordinance and rules are rules, you know? Shame. Well, I gave him 10 meat, so he might be more inclined. I kind of need you to leave the park. Yeah, sorry, caretaker says you gotta go. There's a city ordinance against busking here, he says. Funny how that's only started getting enforced after I stopped giving that bozo a cut. Of course, you and I both know the police... only the police can run me out of here and you ain't no flatfoot. Mysticality of 4. I don't know if Mysticality of 4? Oh. Do me as a favor? Okay, you seem like a decent gal. I guess you owe you one. I'll find somewhere else to toot this old tube. Thank you. Oh, now it only cost me 10 meat too. Lovely. And I just got 75 back, so that's a 65 profit. Lovely. Okay, exterminator. We're probably with our Lepidopterium. Now, lepidoptery is the study of butterflies. I happen to know that, because it's one of those random facts I kind of know. Okay, so they're butterflies. So the only thing I don't have is the stench thing, and I'm going to have to do that. Ooh. Ooh, I got nasty goo. What is that? There's 10 sleet damage. I was hoping it might be something that would give me stench. Is there a way to... Because obviously we can fight. Doesn't seem to be anything else we can do. Maybe there's like something we can find now that we know we're dealing with bugs. Might as well. Come on, which is +1 to maximum AP. Oh, but I mean, maximum. No, actually, I've changed my mind. Maximum AP is useful because that means I can do multiple moves like a turn. At least on my first turn, which gives me a real advantage in a fight. Could check the maintenance department shed. No, nothing there. And I still don't have the stench resistance, which is... I don't have anything with stench resistance on it, which is kind of annoying. I guess we just gotta fight these guys. I don't see a way to not. They're not too strong. Oh, of course you just happen to be 8, don't you? Damn it. I should have checked beforehand. Oh well, never mind. Oh yeah, fine. You can go next. That'll get it. Nice. Ow. Okay, what we got? We got 8, we got 7, and we got 7. So let's get rid of the 8 first. Oh, apparently something got rid of all my AP. Shit. Well, okay, I guess we'll just have to stick with basic physical damage and hope that we can do enough damage in general. I couldn't kill anything with that. Ow! Okay. You got 5. Yes, I can do that. Then I can do you. Dead. I was kind of hoping there'd be another way to do it, but honestly couldn't see another way. Guess it is what it is. Thank you. Right, so I don't have anything with stench resistance, but I just got over 500 meat. I have to say, I don't think I've got anything with stench resistance. Those things with spooky resistance and hot resistance, but nothing with stench resistance. That gives me a thought. Ooh, not right now, but I'll check that in a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. He's got those grenades he wanted me to check out. I forgot about that. Okay, here's the problem I've got. If I buy that stench armor for 70, he's only going to give me 75 as a reward for that, which means I'm only 5 up. Is there anything else here that's like stench armor? Nah, just that. Screw it, I just gotta do it. I need it, and as annoying as it is... Oh, and that also... actually, that also counts as a hat. Which means, if I go to the boardwalk... 2 goblins wearing her shorts with suspenders are carrying, you know those things, those marching band things? They're like an upright harp, except instead of strings they have metal xylophone bars. Those things. Anyway, the goblins are carrying those, and they interrupt you. You are intruding on the territory of the Glocklins Inn. I don't know what a Glocking is. We are Glocklins. We both. We're the toughest. Yes, you do sure look pretty tough. That's true, we do. Your xylophones are pretty cool too. What? Xylophones? The Glockenspiels. Oh, Glockins. I get it now. Well, I can't be Witch 'em, which is kind of a shame. Looks like we're fighting which is kind of an... Oh... Get rid of one of them at least. Ow! Ew! Alright, yeah, pay for that. Serves you right. Ooh, I got Glockenhosen. Glock Mallet Ball. Fortunately, Shelly grew stronger after getting their arse handed to them, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go in here. That Cold War's gas mask, perfect, I love it. And I gained 30 meat. Well, that's something, I suppose. It deals 5 physical damage. So we've got 3 HP or 1 physical armor. I don't know what the difference is between physical armor. Well, I mean, I know what physical HP is. Don't get me. I know what HP is, but I mean, I don't know if it's better to use. Oh, also, I should buy Bewitch because that's been popping up occasionally, and I'm thinking I need to buy that. So yeah, we'll get Bewitch because that's going to come in handy during like fights and stuff. So that's good. Alright, and then we'll go back to the park, now that we've got my stench resistance. Oh. They solve it. Oh, and random for XP. Okay, fair enough. XP seems a little lighter on the ground in this game. Excellent. Oh, these got inscriptions? Credited with putting the Ocean City on the map. I just maybe we should put a dock or something. Dedicated 1919 National Color Association. 1902. So, I'm not sure what year this is. I mean, I guess it must be in like the 30s or the 40s, perhaps? 1919. Excellent. Well, there we go then. Thank you. Ooh, I got a jagged ring out of it. It weren't nothing. Excellent. Well, I think we're going to have to leave it there for today. I'm going to put my hat back on. Actually... let's put the armor hat back on. Also, I should probably also go to the guy. I'll do that real quick. Let me just go back to the bulwark, go in with this guy. That gets me another little bit of meat. And then... oh, God, no, what now? As I remember, there was an accident a couple of weeks ago. I guess we go around it. Mighty show Gabby knocks direct car onto the side. Wow, okay. Oh, Gabby's muscle is increased by 1. Excellent! That means they got bigger attack. Literally, that's what it means. Coconut! Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so we got 580 meat. That's very good. Which means we can go to the fridge factory and deal with these guys. Okay. You resume about 30 feet away, right? Yeah. But I can't leave the mailbox. Ooh, mailbox. You run away. I'll deal with that later. Alright, so we're doing okay. We've... yeah, we're doing alright. So we've got to deal with these guys. We've got enough to pay them now. I think it was Moxie I needed in order to get the price down to 300. I don't know. I think Moxie had to be up at 3. By bleeding, apply 2 extra. Maybe I'll see if there's an item I can wear that just temporarily gives me some Moxie. That gives me Moxie. I can put that on real quick. Alright, I'll do that for the next one. But yeah, I'll have to leave it there for now because it's almost... well, it's past 6 o'clock in point of fact. So, I'm going to leave it there. I am very much enjoying this. It is essentially what I wanted. It's like more of the same, but with just enough differences that I'm like, don't quite know what this is going to be, you know? In that regard. But that's fine. That's A-okay. We're all good. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.